blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
Welcome back to Moments with Myra, the place where stories heal, inspire, and remind us that purpose often rises from the most sacred parts of our journey. Today's guest is a powerful woman walking boldly in her calling. She is the CEO of Suprena's House of Faith, LLC, excuse me, and proudly carries the title of Crown Daughter of Chango. Embracing spirituality, leadership, empowerment, and guidance for those seeking deeper connection and purpose. Please help me welcome the radiant Suprena Baxley. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, beautiful.
Appreciate it so much. And I'm super excited about our conversation because I believe that we're going to kind of bring things out of the shadows, so to speak. Because when people don't understand our belief systems or what we do, or even the fact that we honor our ancestors the way that we do, I think it's important to have an open dialogue and open conversation. So I appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me, being able to speak freely
Absolutely.
on our ancestors, spirit guides, age protectors, all those people. Yes, I'm so glad.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I've known you for a while, but for those meeting you for the first time, who is Suprena Baxley beyond the titles and the business?
Okay, Suprena Baxley is just a regular mother. I'm a daughter, grandmother, and a wife to be.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So now tell us about your upbringing and the early experiences that shaped you to be the woman that you are today.
I was born right here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. My mother and her family, my maternal side, came from Williston, South Carolina to here at a young age. So when she met my father passed at an early age of 23. So I was only 4 years old.
Okay.
So I don't remember anything about him. Was never able to meet him, but I remember him calling me, and I remember that voice to a T today. But born and raised in the church. I remember singing on the Todd's choir. You know, when you're small, the Todd's choir. Every Sunday was church, and more church for me. So yeah, that's I have a lot of Southern roots also, and a lot of Baptist, in which I still love the Baptist church too. So
Yeah. Sometimes too, honey, I'm glad that you said that because for whatever reason, a lot of people believe that they can't go hand in hand. It's like you got to either be spiritual or you got to be Baptist. They don't understand that it works intertwined. It works together.
That's right.
And I know my grandmother was in church every Sunday too, in her white on all the ministry boards and everything. But she was also at home mixing up them tonics and that, and that good stuff too.
Okay. That's right. That's that hoodoo.
Yeah.
That was the hoodoo. Absolutely.
And
absolutely hoodoo.
To acknowledge that and step outside of the shadows of it,
That's right.
And that's the reason why I wanted us to have this conversation. Now, when did you first realize that your spiritual path was going to be a major part of your life and maybe a little bit different from what other people would think spirituality would be?
I noticed about 2019, I had received 2 books from a coworker. It was The Way of the Orishas and The 7 African Powers. So I read it and I loved it. Never heard of the Orishas. I was like, oh my goodness. Learning about, she was teaching me and telling me about our ancestors, how we should honor our ancestors. she would bring me sage and show me how to use sage. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is something way different, really different. So that's pretty much how I knew my life was about to change.
And
More was coming.
it's so funny because I know a lot of times with spirituality, and speaking for myself, there's always that aha moment. And I share with people, I always knew I was different. My grandmother told my parents that. They said Tootie was born with a veil over her face, so she gonna see people, she gonna do this, that, whatever. And my parents was like, okay, whatever, you know. I started saying, Daddy, can you change my room around? Because I'm tired of looking in the mirror in the hallway and seeing dead people. They
Mhm.
go, maybe we should pay attention.
Right, right.
Because
Yeah.
of what we was talking about before with church, I never really let that be something that was known because
Mhm.
you don't want to be judged for it. Because, you know, in church, they teach you that it's wicked, you're going to hell, all of that stuff. So I didn't really embrace it. I
Right.
laugh about it now because I remember when I was in high school, I was dating this guy and I told him, Suprena, I said, look, if I ask you a question about something, you need to tell me the truth. And he was just
Mhm.
like, yeah, okay, whatever. Now, you know, I'm a child of the 80s, so we didn't have no cell phones, no
Mhm.
yes or none of that. But there was many a times that I
Mhm.
pulled right up on him. And he's like,
Oh,
how did
intuition.
that's right. That intuition.
Intuition.
So it's so important for people to be open and to listen to those signs because I feel that we all have some type of gift, but it's just a matter of us being open and
Opening. That's
to it.
right. Opening up to it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
known as a crown daughter of Chango.
Mhm.
Can you share what that title means spiritually and personally
Mm.
to you?
Spiritually, it means that I was chosen by the energy of Shango, who loved me before I even knew who he was. Um, Spiritually is strength, fire, um, just leadership spiritually for me. Yeah.
So, what was the moment or experience that confirmed that this calling was for you? Like where you knew 100% this is the right thing. I'm glad that I'm found it. I'm ready to jump head
Mhm.
first into it.
The funny thing is, and I'm gonna tell you, when we say things can be in alignment with whatever, I mean, it was just like boom, bam, boom, right in order. It was a Babalao who started working in the building where I was at. So we started talking, and he's like, well, have you ever had a reading? And I was like, a reading? What's that? Gave me a reading. I did what is called an EVO, what I needed to do after the reading. I'm gonna tell you something. I was praying for a job. I needed another job. I needed to get out of that job I was in. After I did that EVO, maybe 1 week later, someone called me. I hadn't put in an application for this particular job. Someone
Mm,
called me and was like, "Hey, we got a social worker position open. Would you be interested in coming?" That's when I knew, okay, this is real.
mhm,
Spirit is real. The
mhm.
ancestors are real. Yes,
Yeah,
that's the moment I knew. Mhm.
you know what? I think too, another reason why you and I are both so open, even before this experience with the Bible out,
Mhm.
I think that you and I were open too because we are daddy's girls and we
Mhm.
lost our fathers early. And I remember when my dad died, he was around me constantly. I could smell him and all of the things. So I knew he was present and he's still,
Mhm.
present today. But at
Mhm.
the time, I didn't know how to connect with him. I didn't know what I needed to do. And so,
Mhm.
like you, I started studying a little bit and, expanding
Mhm.
my horizons,
That's right.
ripping that
Absolutely.
band-aid off. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And,
Uh-huh.
and
A
so
surprise.
beautiful. I think it's a beautiful experience hearing
It
you
is.
how you came into your season.
Yes, it is very beautiful. And I don't know if you remember, you were kind of, I saw you and I inboxed you. I said, I'm so glad that you are coming out. You're
Yeah,
coming into your destiny, being who you are supposed, who you were born to be. And
yeah.
I love that for you. I said, I see you. I just want you to know I see you. I
And
see
I
you.
appreciate it so much because it was still people side eyeing me and calling my mama, what is she doing? What is she talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And so once I got through that part and not caring, oh, it's
Right.
been on and popping ever since. And like you said,
It has.
blessings upon blessings, doors opening
That's
up,
it. That's
things that,
it.
like you said, we don't even ask for. I just step into it. I just show up. And there it is, you know.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, they need to know.
It's like they're just your ancestors. They just waiting to bless you.
Yes.
Okay? They just waiting for you to, hey, acknowledge them. Hey, they over here like, hey, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And the blessings are right there on the other side.
No, oh, so many. So many blessings. Hmm.
Now, how has embracing this identity changed the way you move throughout life and leadership in general?
Yes, it has changed the way I move. I move more with humility,
Yes.
patience, um, alignment. You know, you can't be out here. I can't be out here just rah rah rah, and
Yeah.
then speaking on, hey, your ancestors love you. They're gonna be like, but you keep crashing out. You can't do that. You have to, and it'll automatically once you start getting in alignment, getting grounded. And people tell me all the time, "Oh my God, the old Suprena, she would have crashed out." Da, 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 da. But me, I'm okay.
And they
I'm
don't
okay.
understand it because I can so relate to that too, Sabrina, because before, oh, Myra would be freaking out and crying and how is this going to be taken care of? And I mean, honey, have a
Hmm.
whole complete meltdown,
Yeah.
like you would not believe. And so now when something happened, I'm just like, okay. And people looking at me like, how do you do that?
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
was like, because like you said, I'm grounded. My ancestors don't play about me. And I
Come
know
on.
that I know what
Hmm.
I know. And when that's the
Absolutely.
case, everything flows the way it's supposed to.
And it will. And it just a little, what they say in church, a mustard seed, faith
And
of a mustard seed.
the
I'm
faith of
telling you.
mustard seed.
Okay.
I always tell my clients, if they want to do like their ancestor altar, I said, you don't have to start off with anything big or, I said, just a
Mm-mm.
little space, a white candle, some water, commune with them. And
That's it.
the point, honey, that I be having whole conversations. So if somebody was to walk in, they'd be like, who is she talking to?
Okay.
And don't
I love that. I love it. Absolutely correct.
and
Absolutely. Hmm.
now one thing that I want to ask you is your fiance. How did he feel about your spiritual journey? Or are y'all on the same page? Because I know sometimes they're like, what is this all about? You wearing white, you got your head covered, like
Oh, it was a journey and it was a time. Yes. I'm gonna tell you something. He is more still church, but he respects it. And I
yeah,
love that about him. He respects it. And I respect him. I don't try to make him get a reading or drag him into anything. If he be like, no, I don't want to do that, I'll be like, okay, it's fine. Because
right.
everybody has a path. His path may not be my path. And I had to learn that.
Exactly. And what
Hmm.
the beauty of it is that both of you guys are reaping rewards from each other. You reap the
Absolutely.
rewards of him being rooted in church and him having his routine of how
Hmm.
he does things, and he's reaping the rewards of your obedience for how you do
Hmm.
things. So, in my
Absolutely.
opinion, the household is doubly blessed.
The double blessed. That's what we say too. That's exactly what we say.
Absolutely.
Hmm. Double
Absolutely.
blessed. Hmm.
I know that you just started your business, Suprena's House of Faith. What
Hmm.
inspired you to create Suprena's House of Faith LLC?
I wanted a safe place where nobody would be judged about coming in and asking how do y'all use sage? Or do you have some Palo Santo? How do I dress this candle? You
Mhm.
know, I wanted a safe place where if they think we weird, we all weird. We gonna be weird together. You know, there are no crazy questions. I got answers. I got guidance. I'm here for you. I'm here to enlighten. I'm here to guide. I'm here to put you on the right path. So that's what really made me say, okay, I know people got questions, but some people feel funny, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But that's why I created and made it happen. Suprema's House of Faith.
And I'm so glad that you did because of the knowledge and stuff. And even with me, there's still different things that you can learn every day. There's still different
Absolutely.
learn. And so I'm very, very thankful for our sisterhood and our friendship because
Yes,
I
me
still
too.
from you. And I appreciate your support of me. And you know how sometimes when a message comes to you that you feel like you just got to put it out. And I'm like,
Mhm,
what the heck is she? What? You know? But you always
mhm.
support me. You always understand. So that's why I was super excited when you opened your
Thank you.
space up. And I was thinking,
Yes.
this goddamn time she should have been had this open.
Why did I know? I said the first person is gonna be Myra. Girl. Bye. What's the problem? But congratulations. What was the problem? What was the hold up?
So I've been waiting. I mean, I was looking like,
I know
okay,
it.
I got my incense and stuff. Okay, so what we waiting on? Because you have
Hmm.
so much more to offer. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Than just what you
Yes.
offer online. So I'm super, super excited about your space. Now,
Thank you so much.
with you having your space, what kind of services or guidance do you offer through your business?
Now I offer tarot card readings, pendulum readings, ancestral readings. That's with a glass of water and candle and a cigar. Um, I can it goes down. I love those readings. Love those readings. Um, we have I have everything that you need, spiritual tools, whatever you need spiritually. Can't anything from candles, oils. I'm trying to picture around the shop. I have so much colognes, and if I don't have it, I can get it. Rose of Jericho, um, all kind of stuff. Chicken foot, chicken feet.
You know what? And as your
Come
list
and holler at your girl.
making a mental note of the things that I need to stop by and come and replenish. And I
Come
love
on.
the fact that I can come to somebody that's local, somebody that I trust. Because I tell people
Absolutely.
like, well, I got my Florida water from Amazon. I'm like, honey, you don't know who really doing what
Right.
that from
Who's
Amazon.
doing what?
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you have
Mm-hmm.
to find somebody that you trust so that you can get the tools
Absolutely.
that you need. So I'm super excited.
Mm-hmm.
And before we get
Absolutely.
to the next question, y'all, she makes these incense. And when I tell you, I know she was like, if she called me one more time, talking about she needs some incense,
No, I was
I was
happy.
I was on those incense like nobody's business. I use it to clear my space, clear my work,
Hmm.
use it in my office, and those incense are the bomb.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
they
Thank you,
are.
thank you, thank you.
So you guys
I
have
appreciate that. And
absolutely.
also, I didn't mean to cut you off. One more thing. Sometimes it goes a little deeper where you may need a reading from a Babalao, Padrina, Oba, and I can definitely recommend the correct, trustworthy Babalao or Oba, who you can speak with because I'm telling you, if I haven't used them, then I'm not recommending them.
Yeah.
So if I'm not familiar with them, I got my own little ones that I use.
Mm.
I have my own Padrino that's here in Atlanta. Well, not Atlanta because they hate to say Atlanta, Villa Rica, Georgia. They'd be like, no, I know I don't live in Atlanta. I'd be laughing, but yeah, because it's so a lot of negative with Atlanta, and I get that, but all Baba Loud aren't bad in Atlanta. So let me do that as a disclaimer. All Baba Loud aren't bad in Atlanta. Okay, but yeah.
I'm glad that you gave that disclaimer too, and I'm glad that you had said and recognized the fact that you do know people firsthand. Because
Hmm.
now the one thing that I am noticing is that spirituality is cool. So everybody's spiritual. Everybody's saying that they have gifts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bit more have gifts than the man in the moon. It's so important to be
Yes.
careful when you're going for these appointments for readings and stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Don't just let anybody tap into
You
your
can't.
that.
You can't.
You
You
have
can't. It's some scammers out here, but again, if I'm recommending them, I know them.
yes,
They've done readings on me. I know them. Trust me.
yes.
Or either my godfather. So yeah.
What impact do you hope your work has on people who come to you seeking spiritual support?
Oh goodness. Alignment,
Yes.
knowing that their ancestors are here right
Mhm.
now with them. Gratitude for your ancestors and empowerment.
And I think more than anything, and people might not agree if they've never had a reading before, but
Mm-hmm.
the majority of my clients, that's one of the first things that they say. They feel empowered because they felt heard and
Mm-hmm.
saying that they were crazy. Nobody was looking at them like, they were out of their mind for their belief
Right.
systems and stuff. So we really do provide an important service for people that are open to it. And for
Yes.
people that's not open to it, that's fine. Don't judge what you don't know or understand.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
what I say.
That is so true. That is so true. And people fear what they don't understand.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, honey, that I have more church folk than none coming to see me.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Myra. A lot of Babalawos, the ones that I know, Padrinas that I know, the preachers come to them for reading.
See? Hmm.
Okay.
So
Just
what
to make sure that they're in alignment.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Some of your favorite preachers
And I think that
preach
that needs to
Babalawo.
be acknowledged because I remember the first time that I had a pastor from a outside county, outside of where we are come from.
Mm-hmm.
Eaton. And at first I was kind of like, when I found out that he was a pastor, I was kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, here we
Mm-hmm.
is, like what is this really about?
Right. You coming to judge me? What do you want? What do you really want? Who sent you?
That part, yes.
Who
And
sent
so
you?
I guess he must have saw it on my face because, I was welcoming and stuff, but I was just like side eyeing him.
Mm-hmm.
Said, you worked with a friend of mine and she spoke highly of you. And even though I'm a pastor, he said, I'm smart enough to know that there's more out there than just what I teach.
I love it.
And I was like,
Love
okay,
it.
I relaxed. We had good
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
he called me back again. So it was really, really a wonderful thing. And
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason, and it could be because I was raised a church girl, but that was validation for me. Like, no matter what anybody else has to say, if a spiritual leader felt comfortable enough coming to me to get guidance, then it ain't nothing else
Absolutely.
for
That's
me.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
Now,
That
every
is it.
leader has a journey of growth. What were some
Sorry
of the
about that.
challenges? That's okay. What were some of the challenges you faced while stepping into your purpose?
Ooh, I face a lot of challenges. Um, oh goodness. Loss of friends,
Mhm.
people that you start out with, they not. I'm gonna let y'all know this. People that you start out with, they're not gonna be there. Some people will not be there. So don't be surprised. And I had to learn it was a challenge for me
Yeah.
because I had to learn it's not personal, it's spiritual.
Mhm.
My ancestors, Orishas, moved that person right on out the way because you need to carry on with your path.
That's right.
So yeah.
And that right there is a whole word because when you're being obedient, you have no choice. you can't stop the process.
You will not stop the process.
Yes. People used to think I'm crazy. I would hear spirit tell me something about somebody, and I just stopped talking. And they're like, "What's wrong?" And I didn't know how to explain it at the time, but spirit told me to shut up. So I knew that I wasn't in good company, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people fell by the wayside. And Suprena, when I tell you I was hurt, I was tore up. These was people that had been in my life for my entire life, my entire
Mm-hmm.
season. But
Mm-hmm.
when I tell you that as soon as I let that connection go, more doors open, more
It
blessings
will.
flowing.
Absolutely.
And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people just be obedient. It don't matter
Mm-hmm.
what it look like because nobody knows the conversation that you had with spirit, God, your higher person.
Come
No,
on. Come
nobody.
on.
So you have to listen and be obedient to what he told you to do.
Mm-hmm.
If he tells me right now to stop talking to Sabrina and go vacuum, I'll be like, okay, we're gonna have to get back to this in a few minutes. Let me go run this vacuum real quick.
Yeah, that's it. That's
See,
it.
you would understand.
It's not personal, it's spiritual.
Exactly. Say
Hmm.
that again, please.
It's never personal, it's spiritual.
Yes, that part because
Because they're gonna move what's not meant to be there. Because
that's
some
right.
kind of way they were gonna try to stop you from doing something.
Yep. And
Or if not that, they something just wasn't right.
something was off. And it's hard when it happens to people that's been your ace boon coon from like us going to the skating ring days. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? It's hard
Hmm.
when it's those people from daycare that you grew up with your whole entire life. It's
Absolutely.
But like I said, it has to be done. And that's just like with anybody, even in church, that's walking in their spiritual journey, you know.
Okay.
Some of your friends back, it's no different. It is
It's
no,
no different. It is
so
no different.
I just needed to say that, honey, because when we start talking about that, I can get on my soapbox. So I'm going to back it on down.
Okay. It's okay. You was bringing it. Yes. Fact.
With you running a business, how do you stay spiritually grounded? Because you know we come in contact with a lot of different energies and
Hmm.
things. So, what do you do to keep yourself protected and grounded?
So what I do when I come home, take off my clothes and bathe, do a spiritual bath completely. Even before I leave the shop, I
Mhm.
get the sage and spraying, doing something, cleansing before I even leave the shop. Come home, take a spiritual bath. Because again, like you say, you're bringing everybody's energy with you. So that's definitely what I have to do to stay. And another thing I like to do, that's something else we can speak on, head rogations, and we can talk about that at another time. But yes,
Yes, because
yes,
that's definitely
keep your
something.
mind, everything, your aura focused. Yes,
Yes,
and
because
clear.
honestly, I think that that's something that I need to do more of. You know,
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
keep yourself unprotected. So definitely, we'll have another conversation about that for
Okay.
people. But you and I'll talk about that as well.
Okay.
That's
Definitely.
something that I wanted to find
Okay.
out about and like when I need to do it, just to make sure that I'm covering all of my bases for myself.
Okay. Absolutely.
So
Will
now,
do.
for listeners who may not fully understand spiritual traditions like yours, what
Mhm.
is something you wish people understood about what it is that we do and what we believe in?
Ooh, I wish people would understand that our ancestors are not demons.
Mm,
Our ancestors are not demons. We are part of we are our ancestors.
we are.
DNA, DNA. Learn your people, learn your ancestors so you'll know your lineage. Learn your lineage. Ancestry.com all day, every day.
Yes.
Okay, that's how I found my dad. Well, my daddy's family found me,
Hmm.
and it helps. It helps a lot, know who you are, know who you should be honoring.
Yes.
Um, that's the most important to me. Y'all, we are a part of something so we are kings, queens, DNA through DNA. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, we are everything, y'all. If you are African American, you are kings and queens, and you have no reason to feel like um our ancestors are evil, because they're not. They are here to help us.
And I don't know how you could feel that some place or some person that you came from is
Mm-hmm. Right.
how can you be evil if you're not evil when you have the same smile as your grandmother, you have the same eyes as your,
Everything.
like, make it make sense. I don't even know where that narrative came from. You know that our ancestors are evil, and then you think about everything that we do to honor our ancestors with funeral services and all of the things that
All
we do.
of the things we
It's
do. That's
the
right.
exact same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
So
But they don't realize that. A lot of people don't realize that. But I mean, I'm here. This is what I'm wanting to do. Bring the African traditional religion back to,
yes,
or should I say, wake up,
yes,
North Carolinians. You
yes.
know, we have history. We have good history, you know.
Also, too, honey, I think that it's important to for them to realize is that you can't just go to your ancestors when you need something or you want something.
That part right there. They ain't
So,
gonna listen. Mm-mm.
so it's a process. So don't think that because we're
It's
talking
a
about
process.
ancestors that once you see this, you say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go get me some water and a white cloth and some candles, and I'm gonna start talking to them." Because when I tell you, that is not how it
Yes.
works.
Mm-mm.
So get educated, and if you're
Get
local,
educated.
go and
You
see.
know, see, if you can't see Myra, come and see me. If you can't see me, get somebody that you trust to educate you on
Yes,
ancestor veneration. Okay?
yes, because
Hmm.
it's so important. It's so
It's
important,
so important.
so powerful. Because especially in today's society, it makes me proud, and it's not just about race relations, but just like
Hmm.
in general. But when I'm having a bad day or somebody coming at me, wrong, and I'm able just to stand there and look at them like whatever, that's because
Hmm.
I appear to them as one, but there
Right.
are thousands behind me that's got my back.
Okay.
And when
Okay.
they don't play about this one right here, they
I
don't
believe it. I believe it.
pursue caution.
Listen, I believe it. I got chill bumps. Yes.
They do not play. So now, as you're building your legacy and as a woman walking boldly in spiritual leadership, what message do you have for other women who feel called to do something greater?
Walk in your calling, ladies.
Yes.
Walk in your calling. Do it. Do
Yeah.
it.
Because there's no
Definitely.
reason for you not to. There's
How
no
could
reason.
you not? How could
Mm.
you not?
I think that's such a beautiful statement because sometimes, unfortunately, men and women just need to hear somebody say it's okay. You
Hmm.
know, you're not
Hmm.
weird. You're not doing anything crazy. It's okay. And once they get that okay, then I think that allows them to open up more doors to want to learn more. And then,
Absolutely. Okay.
and so
I
yeah,
love that.
so
Hmm.
don't let what others
Absolutely.
say keep you from
Don't.
doing what you're called to do, no matter what
Don't.
that calling is, no matter how it looks. And in the
That's
beginning,
right.
when you don't understand, it might look crazy. It might sound crazy. You might feel crazy. But
Okay.
keep on with it.
Keep
Keep working.
on. Keep on keeping on. And watch
Yes.
them blessings start flowing.
I mean,
Hmm.
over mouth. I mean, just, and I'm telling you guys, I'm not just co signing because she's my friend and she's my guest for today, but I'm telling you because I know myself.
That's
Like,
right.
just be
She ain't
obedient.
lying.
Yeah,
Be obedient. Okay.
that's it.
Yeah.
So
Get you
now,
somebody to guide you.
think is next for Suprena's House of Faith? What else do you have in store? Or are there any other services or stuff that you're thinking about adding to what you already have?
I want to do more meetings, especially with us women, African American women. I want
Yes.
to do retreats. I want us to get together. I really want us to get together. There's nothing more powerful. Okay.
Hmm.
Just growing, growing guidance, everybody. I'm just bringing local me. I'm bringing African traditional religion
Yes.
back home where it's supposed to be. Let's wake up, because we all part of something big. I'm the Beyonce. We are all a part of something bigger, way bigger.
That's right.
Okay.
And
So
I like
yeah.
the idea of what you were talking about as far as with retreats and stuff. And
Hmm.
about that because a couple of my clients were saying that they would like that. And then another one of my friends, she was talking about us doing retreats because she does yoga and Reiki and, and different things.
Oh yes, that's nice. I
So
love that.
people that we can connect that have all of these different ideas, but we just need to come
Absolutely.
together as
Can
one.
you imagine how powerful that would be? Yes.
A weekend, a
A
week.
weekend.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
on that. So you guys stay
Yeah.
tuned. We're going to work on
Good.
that.
Okay. Let's
And
do it.
us to have some space for you
Let's
to
do it.
come, learn, relax, learn
Mm-hmm.
how to be, one with yourself. Know that you're not
Absolutely.
crazy, and learn how to be obedient. Be obedient.
Have that patience, y'all. Gotta have that patience. Cause they
Yes,
gonna test you. You're gonna be tested.
I think first and foremost, you got to come with the patience
Yeah.
because if you don't have the patience, you're not gonna make it there.
Right.
And when I say
Right.
that, I'm not saying it in a way to scare you. I'm just telling you that you're going to be tested. And if you don't pass that test, guess what? They're going to test you on the same thing again, but it's going to look different. And if you don't pass it this time, guess what? They're going to test you on it again. So that's where the patience
Yeah.
comes in. But once you go through that and you get to the end of it, it's such a beautiful thing to
It's
know that you got
beautiful. It
to.
is.
It
This is a
really,
beautiful experience. I would not change anything that I've been through to be where I'm at today. Beautiful.
now, when you sit quietly and reflect on your journey, what are you
Mhm.
most grateful for?
Being in alignment. I'm so grateful for alignment. Um, I'm grateful for my faith
Yes.
that I kept. I'm just grateful for this spiritual path. I'm grateful for meeting my madrina, my padrina. I'm grateful for my family who have been nothing but supportive. My fiance, supportive. Grateful for support. Just grateful, thankful, grateful, blessed.
Yes.
All of it.
Yes, I definitely understand and to feel supported and to know that, especially with your family, that is genuine support. So
Hmm.
no matter what anybody on the outside has to say, my family good, I'm good. I'm not really worried about nothing else.
Right. Right.
Now, as we're starting to wrap up, what is one message your spirit wants to leave with the listeners today?
Come on in.
Oh, come on in the room.
Come on in.
Yes.
Come on in.
You've been fighting it long enough.
We've been fighting a long time. Get that guidance, get that alignment, and come on in. We
Yes,
waiting
we are with open arms
with open arms.
of the correct guidance
The
and the correct,
correct guidance. Absolutely.
yes. Now, Sabrina,
Absolutely.
if you would give us all of your websites and information about where you're located so people can come and visit you and see all the goodies that you have. Guys, she even makes jewelry, incense. She has little statues and things. Like she said, everything spiritual that you need.
Anything that you can think of, you would
Yes,
be surprised. You'd be like, "Oh wow, you got that?" Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, but I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Suprena's House of Faith, Suprena Baxley on Facebook. Y'all, I am located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 1409 Plaza West Road here in Winston-Salem. Y'all can inbox me. The majority of people have already, they text me, message me. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
And
I'm here.
too, if you guys have any questions or want to figure out where to start, where she is, how to locate her, I don't gatekeep, because when I want her, I got my personal connection, so I don't have to gatekeep.
That's right. Absolutely not.
Please
That's
feel free to
right.
reach out to me, and I'll be
Yes,
more than happy to connect you. I
absolutely.
think that's the reason why our connection has always been so beautiful, because from the beginning, we've always been authentic, and we don't gatekeep
We
anything.
do not gatekeep at
And I
all.
agree with that, and I appreciate it so much.
I love you so much, Myra.
I love Thank you so much.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your truth, your faith, and your journey with us today. Conversations like this reminds us that purpose often calls us in ways we never expected. But when we answer, lives can truly be transformed. To everyone
Thank you.
listening, if today's conversation spoke to your spirit, make sure that you share the episode and continue spreading the light and love. Until next time, this has been Moments with Myra, reminding you to honor your journey, trust your calling, and live in your divine purpose, and be obedient. Thank you.
Obedient, y'all.
Why we keep pretending that this fire still burns warm? We hold on like the weather, but our seasons change the form. Who are we fooling, baby? We both seen the truth inside. Love can fade so gently that we barely even realize. You say I'm sorry, and I nod like it's